Meena, a member of IBM's MaaS360 product development team. Today we shall explore the capabilities of MaaS360 Risk Rule Configurator and its role on incident flow management. To begin, let's navigate to the Risk Rule Configurator accessible via the Security menu. Within the Risk Rule Configurator, each rule defines conditions for identifying risky incidents on devices, which can be conveniently monitored from the Security dashboard page. Now let's consider various configuration scenarios to better understand and fine-tune these rules and visualize incident flows. In our first scenario, we shall explore the concept of disabling rules to restrict the monitoring of matching incidents, exemplified by the malicious email scenario. Scenario 2 introduces the idea of redefining rules impacting future incidents. Here we shall use the malicious SMS rule to demonstrate this concept. Our third scenario revolves around adjusting default severity based on user preferences. We shall focus on incidents from device with risky app with device administrator permissions for this. In our final scenario, we will examine the management of dashboard events. This provides flexibility to halt monitoring for traced events and future incidents, as illustrated by the device with device attestation failed rule. For each scenario, we shall make necessary rule adjustments and save the configurations. Starting with scenario 1, we shall disable the malicious email rule, and disabling this rule should not generate any event. In scenario 2, we will redefine the malicious SMS rules definition to demonstrate how even a single risky incident can trigger violation. Scenario 3 involves changing the severity settings for risky apps and device administrator permissions to high, which is set to low by default. Save all these configurations. Now we shall visualize the incident flow by triggering matching events on the device, making the newly configurable rules applicable. For this, let's first trigger the malicious email attack on the device for which we disable the rule. Observe no security event on the MaaS360 security view icon. Similarly, let's receive a single malicious SMS on the device for which we change the rules definition. Now this device has no apps with device admin app permissions. Hence, the security view shows it green for the app permissions. Let's give few app device admin app permissions. Observe the view of MaaS360 device shows alerts in red for the violations as matching rule is enabled. Now navigate to the security dashboard. We shall observe that these controlled events configured through Risk Rule Configurator are seen on the security dashboard. Here we will notice that the email alerts are not tracked due to the rule being disabled. However, SMS alerts with single event are tracked and incidents related to the app with device administrator permissions trigger high alerts. Let's consider one more scenario with administrator wants to halt and observe the events matching the rule. For this, let's take, say, the already configured device with device attestation failed event. Let's disable this rule. Now observe that the security dashboard do not show any events pertaining to this rule. In all these scenarios, the administrator can access their organizational risk behaviors and take necessary actions based on the security dashboard incident pages. In summary, the MaaS360 Risk Rule Configurator offers a robust and user-friendly solution significantly enhancing the security and compliance within the organization. Thank you for being an integral part of this session.